Hey everyone, it's Meg, and today we are going to watch Avatar. Not The Last Airbender or James Cameron Blue People. It's actually a Batman the Animated Series episode, and it's on season 2. Last Batman episode we watched was Sideshow, which was with Killer Croc. I didn't know Killer Croc was a hillbilly. I really didn't know. Please remember that my intro to Batman was the Arkham games. So I had no idea he was originally a hillbilly from the South. I guess I love the Arkham versions and, the nuance with which we examine Killer Croc. But it was a great episode nonetheless. But I'm excited to see what this one is about. Apparently there are some bangers in season 2, some really famous ones. So I'm hyped. Hope you're hyped. Let's watch. Me when I notice a few fries from my plate are gone and Boomy has just jumped up on the chair and looks like he stole a few fries. Oh! Wow. Beautiful. Oh my god, is that Ghul? I don't know. It kind of looks like him. It kind of looks like stuff he had in his house. Lazarus? Uh-oh. Treasures of the Pharaohs.
You can be quite the humanitarian on occasion, Bruce. It's commendable. It's inspiring.
It's deductible.
The Scroll of Osiris. Pity
At least
only
he's
that
honest.
exists. It's the oldest Egyptian document known to man.
That's
Oops,
Lucius,
I gotta
right?
go meet Tammy at Charday's.
Oh
Such a
my
pity.
god. If that's Lucius, then that's his real personality. Because I thought maybe he was acting like Bruce Playboy, uninterested. But I mean, I think a part of that is true. Can you be careful, please?
Now let's have a look at you. Ubu.
Oh.
Detective. Instead, you will suffer the fate of all mortal flesh.
See, he has those light blue eyes. Where did you get that, dude? Oh no. Antidote. Anti-poison.
Snake venom?
From an Egyptian cobra. Extremely deadly.
But I thought he died in the pit months ago.
So did I.
Where are you off to now? Just in case the stockholders ask.
Gibraltar.
Oh my gosh. See, I love the Ghul episodes. Look at the lighting in that. Are you kidding me? That shot alone deserves an award. Oh, and I love the map. It makes me feel, I don't know, I'm a Sagittarius. I love travel. I love when he gets out of Gotham. And that's why I love the Ghul. Part of the reason why I love the Ghul episodes, because we get to travel and see other parts of the world. Pink taxi. Peligro no pase. Dangerous. Do not enter. Uh-oh. Whoa! Yeah! Hi!
Beloved?
And she has those light eyes too. Beloved? I didn't mean to match my background to her eyes.
It was dear old Dad. No mistake.
No, he would have found me. He would have told me he was alive.
Oh.
The tomb of the ancient queen Thoth Capera. It lies somewhere in the canyon of tombs.
And why does Raish seek it? I have to go after him, Talia. Will you help me?
You are so like him, making me choose between the two of you. Oh, beloved, why has he forsaken me?
I can't pretend to know what Raish thinks, Talia. The only thing he and I have ever agreed upon is our feelings towards you.
the moon, the sky, the matching outfits, the wind animation, everything. Perfection. There's a doggy in here. Yes! The pyramids! I also really love Egypt. I'm excited for Origins. Assassin's Creed Origins. I love the pockets.
A priceless relic from the 7th dynasty. The only one of its kind.
Another time, perhaps.
He might be helping you.
Eureka.
This part of the store is closed.
I
to
knew you
customers.
knew more, dude. Okay, shit. We love to see it.
We make a good team.
That we do.
You do, yeah. Sadly. Oh,
The completed scroll?
Yes.
oh, all of it.
Translation made by Raish.
Did you really think I would be foolish enough not to have this sanctum under observation?
Hi, daughter. I'm alive.
You really are alive.
Yes, Talia, I am alive. No thanks, I regret to say, are due you for my current state of health.
No, Father, you can't believe that. I only tried to save the man.
Oh,
alive.
yeah,
You've got a
yeah.
serious priority problem, Raish. The world's oldest chauvinist chasing after a woman.
Thoth Capera was not simply a woman. Through her flowed the power of the gods.
Whoa.
You sound like a bad Saturday afternoon cereal, Raish. This is sheer nonsense.
I mean, you saw the Lazarus pit.
It is said that one finds immortality in one's offspring. Alas, I know that to be a lie.
You narcissist. Damn.
The air won't last much longer. It's not the end I would have chosen, beloved.
Jeez,
If
that's
we
so
must die,
cruel.
I'm glad we're together.
We're not licked yet.
She's like, beloved. And he's like, we're not licked yet. Bruce is so real for that.
Cover your ears, Talia, and pray.
I need to cover my ears. Oh, they have the most beautiful shots together.
I'll do whatever I have to stop him.
And though it breaks my heart, I will do what I must as well.
Oh, you're gonna switch sides again, I bet. Oh my gosh. When Batman goes on a horse, you know things are real. Look at that. Look at the lighting and the colors. Purple and orange. Ah, purple, red, orange. Oh my God. Look at that. The dust, the sand.
I saw the scroll's translation.
For only a moment.
I'm a quick study.
I love that he fits in even as Batman. The color of Batman's suit changes so it fits in with the scenery. It's all like almost into Indiana Jones movie, you know, like, but just love it. So pretty.
The Queen's sarcophagus.
Then she says, "I'll bruise her esophagus." Sorry. Okay, this is a very important tomb. Oh, you idiot. 600 years. No! 600 years old. Sorry about my Shibas. They woke up and they're happy. Okay, Batman is not much better. And Talia is not much better with the sacredness of these objects. Yeah, he has the same eyes as his daughter. Uh-oh. The scrolls were a ruse. It's the Lazarus pit. Gosh, it's so cool. Hello!
I am Father Capera. We are Legion.
Ooh.
I am called Raish Al Ghul. Grant me the powers of the gods that legend says you possess.
Okay, hold up.
Knowledge can be yours if you join us.
Are you going to squash your narcissism for a sec.
Come and know the mysteries of life and death.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Father!
Oh, he reached for her. Ah! Talia. Oh. Ew. God, what? Oh my God. It reminds me of, like, The Witcher.
None may defile me and live.
Defile?
Talia!
Oh my God. I don't know. Okay, it's working. It's just like goo. Ew, girl. Thought you were... What? You tricked me. Oh my God, he's old. It's so crazy to see him old. I love Batman because he sees this kind of stuff and he doesn't get frozen and paralyzed and blazed. He just throws a smoke bomb and hacks the goo. It's awesome. He's like, let me use what I know.
I'll do what I can to stop that thing.
Oh, you're still saving them. Oh. Yes, dude. That's some leg strength. That was such a creepy scream.
Infidel!
No! Bro. No, please don't die. I love him. Yes! Go, 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 go. Please, Batman, save him, save him. Oh. So cute. Oh. No, I wanted him to live in old age for a bit.
Father.
Oh shit, they're gonna run away together.
My apologies to you, daughter. Though I had abandoned you in my heart, obviously you had not done the same.
Oh, her face. That's so sad. Oh, goodness.
What will you do now?
Take them back to the authorities. Your father has much to answer for.
I am truly sorry, beloved. But he is my father.
She can't keep getting away with this. She can't keep getting away with this.
Another time, detective.
Yes. Another time.
One of my favorites. One of my all-time faves. In the top 5 for sure. That was so good. Oh, top 5 for sure. Top 5 for sure. There was just, it was so perfect. Y'all, Talia and Raish borders on romantic sometimes. It's kind of creepy. It's a bit romantic sometimes. And you know, I have this wealth of knowledge about narcissism and narcissistic parents and how it affects the family. And I just have so much, I know a lot about that. So that's why I think of it. But kind of covert incest does usually join with narcissism in families. And what I mean by covert is not overt, obviously, but like, there's almost a romance to it because there's an enmeshment. There's no boundaries and there's so much manipulation and control, whether the parent knows it or not. It turns into almost like a toxic romantic relationship. And that's why if you see them interacting and you feel like, oh, that reminds me of my ex or something, it's true because that's the power, the dynamics that are at play, and it happens way more than you think. Think of like the boy moms on TikTok that are like, when he meets a girl, this is what I'm gonna do to prove that my son is mine, and it just gives you the ick, and it's like you're his mother. It's that narcissism. It comes from ego. And the most perfect example, like, that's why I love this episode specifically, because one of the reasons is that it has that toxic dynamic in all its glory, because it's the perfect proof that he only loves her when she's doing something for him. And it's conditional. And no parent should love their child conditionally, you know? But her face, like, it did Talia's struggle justice, even though we can be frustrated with her and, you know, just want to shake her because she's a grown-ass woman. But still, like, you know, hearing him say, you know, your faith has not been squashed for me, and my apologies. Like, he just has to say the bare freaking minimum, and her face lights up like a little kid. Because when you haven't had that validation from a parent, you're just desperately searching for it, unless you go and you unlearn and you heal. Take it from me. But you're just desperately seeking for anything, and you can so quickly, if you're not careful, fall back into that dynamic and want to prove yourself to them. You're craving that conditional love. And it's the same with an abusive relationship, a romantic relationship, a friendship. There can be abusive friendships where you're just like, any crumb of love and acceptance, you're like, oh my God. I just think back to like the, 4 compliments that my parent told me, and like how that would just keep me going. It would keep me freaking alive, because as a kid, that's your survival mechanism. Like, you are always going to want the love of your parent because it's survival. Like, humans cannot live without a caregiver, so it's only natural. So I have a lot of empathy for Talia, but also a lot of frustration, because she's a grown-ass woman and she should know better. There are months that go by, sometimes years, that she doesn't see. She goes no contact with her dad, and she just keeps perpetuating that toxic cycle, and she should know better by now. And also she met Batman. But I will say another reason why I love Ra's as a villain is because he has so many similarities to Batman. He's such an interesting foil to Bats. Bats has a bit of narcissism too. And I don't see it with his wards, like his kids, because I don't know. I just like, there's more love there. There's more, like, I don't think it's a narcissistic conditional type of love. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, or just, argue. Feel free to argue with me. I feel like Batman is almost a healthy dose of narcissism, a healthy dose of ego, because his Hippocratic oath, that he got from his dad, and his expectations or his standards or rules to save people aren't conditional at all. So even if it's his ward or his kid, or it's a villain who commits crimes, he's going to save everyone. He's going to help everyone. Even, I'm so sorry, I forgot his Abu Bab. I'm gonna look it up. Batman the animated series, Ra's al Ghul companion. Sorry, I really can't. Ubu. I said Abu. Ubu. Ubu has wronged Batman so many times, but they have such a fun dynamic. Like, infidel now was almost like a loving term. Infidel. But Batman knew when he ran past, like, he was going to go back and save him if he didn't get out, and that shot of Ubu just like, almost being like a child and holding on to Batman, and Batman just like, and then he threw his water for him because Ubu knew he was stuck with Ra's, and he's just like, but you did save me, so here's some water. Like, that's just the power of Batman. There might be a lot of you can only get so far with that narcissism and manipulation with Ra's, You can only get so far in life. He's never gonna really have or know true love, whether it's with a partner or his daughter or kids. Like, he's not gonna know that. And so to foil, I think Batman does struggle with similar things. Like they even hinted on it. Talia said, "Why must you be so like my father?" And that's another thing when you're suffering from narcissistic abuse, especially with a parent, you're going to try to find a partner who emulates the same thing. And that's why they can't stay together, because Batman doesn't actually emulate it and continue that, messed up family line. He always says no because he has morals and he has a sense of self. Talia doesn't. She's just, so much her father's daughter. And I think, it's so sad because the more that we see her away from him, the more we love her. It's really sad. And I think she could have a very lovely sense of self. When she's with Batman, it's like equals. And she's kicking ass and taking names and does awesome kicks and is really smart and savvy. So it's a kind of tale as old as time cycle. But I would love to explore more stories like this. And I do know with Arkham, there was at least more than a few years, I think, where Batman and Talia really settled down together. And I can see how that would work for them for a bit if Raish is out of the picture. If he is, it's not gonna work because she isn't actually healing and figuring it out. And he's just so powerful. Part of me thinks that he plans this so that, why couldn't he have just more sneakily stolen the scroll? I know it's part of the story and stuff, but I think there's an element to Raish where he wants Batman to find him. He wants Batman to stop him. I would bet money that he kind of planned it so that Batman and Talia would come in at that moment so that if something were to happen with Thorm, the woman, the godly woman, that sounds weird, that they would be around and would save him. And that's interesting because if he really was interested in totally taking over the world, he'd be smarter. He's a smart man. I just think that there's more of an awareness with him that I actually really like about his character. I think it's a weakness because I don't think he fully loves his daughter. He obviously fully doesn't care about anyone in his life because it's all about him. But there is a weakness of caring what they think and caring what people think about him, and also the family line. He's obsessed with his successor and finding a son and a male successor. And I think a lot of it is a ploy to get his daughter back. And I feel like a lot of you will understand this because you've had a parent or a person in your life who's the same way. The amount of energy mentally that they can expend on figuring all of this out and planning ahead because you're supply to them. Talia and Batman are supply to Raish. And it's a game almost that's fun to him. And it's like chess, and it stems from ego. And it's amazing. Guys, I could talk so much about it. I loved it. But I loved the colors. I loved the scenery. They are my favorite Batman episodes because you get out of Gotham, and to see Bruce flourish, that was a huge part of his post parent death, post trauma work. That was probably the healthiest he's ever been. Probably healthier than him going out and being Batman every night was his travel and learning, and learning languages. He said, I'm a quick study, looking at the scroll. And maybe it's just because I'm biased. I love traveling. I grew up, in different continents and moving all over the place. But I just think that getting out of your hometown and seeing the world is so important. It's so good for the heart and yourself. And so when he does this, it's I'm okay, this is why Bruce is so amazing. And Batman is so amazing because Batman's skills and training are, skills and training that come from all over the world. So I just love it. And I love seeing that and remembering that. And I really like seeing how Batman, his image blends in with the scenery and blends in with different cultures and languages. Because sometimes, he could stick out like a sore thumb. He's a bat costume man. Like, it's weird on paper, but the way they're able to blend it in, and then Kevin's voice acting, of course, and the writing, it's like Batman is a hero for everyone. And he can speak the languages and he can make it work. And I love that they make it accessible for all those people in different parts of the globe, because there's different parts of the globe who like Batman. It makes me really happy. And then, the lighting in this episode was just some of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. There were so many images and stills I would just post on my wall. Like, they were so beautiful. I could pause and stare at them. And I probably will. I probably will just look at them. That's about it. I loved the music, of course, as always. I think it was Michael Reeves who wrote it. So good. I hope we get some more Ra's al Ghul and Talia episodes in the animated series, because they just it's the best. It's the best. Let me know what you think, please. That really just kind of kickstarted my Batman obsession again. Sometimes that's all you need to get back into it. A very good animated series episode. Anyone feel that? It's I'm getting kind of burnt out from Batman. Let me just watch my favorite animated series episode. It's just perfect. I'm so glad that we have it. Thank you so much to my tier 4 patrons, John G. Robinson and Light Yagami, for subscribing at the highest tier and producing this video. Oh, also Music Lover. Thank you. And all my other patrons and channel members, I really, really appreciate you. And if you're interested, that membership is available to you if you want access to all of the animated series episodes for your viewing pleasure in watch-along format. But as always, I appreciate you. Let me know what you think, and I will see you for the next episode. Love you. Bye.